Hey guys, in this video we will continue talking about Ronald and Tiffany's breakup, and we will provide an update on Steven and Alina. We will start by talking about the messy situation that is Tiffany and Ronald's relationship lately. In the previous video about Ronald and Tiffany, published just a week ago, Ronald had introduced his new girlfriend on Instagram. The two definitely seemed to be very close. Tiffany recorded a response on her Instagram saying that he's still a married man and she finds it to be cheating, but she wishes Ronald and his new lady love all the best. She again reiterated how painful her relationship with Ronald was and implied that he wasn't respecting her enough. It was almost certain that the relationship was beyond repair. However, then, the drama took an unexpected turn. Both Tiffany and Ronald took their videos down. In a Q&A on her Instagram, Tiffany was asked if she had seen Ronald's video, and Tiffany replied, "Yes, he is silly boy, my silly boy." When asked if they are still together, Tiffany replied, "Married on paper, yeah, things are weird, but he has expressed interest in fixing things. He didn't just stop loving me, he just needed a little support." Soon after, Tiffany went live, and during the live she said she had reached out to Ronald and suggested she would visit him in December.
We were kind of in a weird in-between stage after the video. I stuck around. We were talking about maybe moving forward, and he still wanted to keep me there at the sidelines, and he's like, I don't know what I want. I could get rid of her. That's the easy part. Exact words. And then I was like, okay, then do it. I mean, like, you're married. You can't have a girlfriend. And I told him I could be there in December and we can figure out what we do. I told him I love him. I told him I care about him. I told him maybe this is what it takes.
Tiffany also said that Ronald's girlfriend Lauren stayed for 2 weeks with Ronald while he was still intimately talking to Tiffany.
Who's the girl? The girl is literally just some random girl that I guess messaged him on Instagram because of the show. And when things were bad with me, he had this girl fly to him in South Africa and stay in his apartment for 2 weeks. And I'm just like, during those 2 weeks, me and him were definitely still talking and definitely still like intimately talking. Clout chaser, I don't know. Maybe she does like him. I'm just saying, like, good luck. I warned her 3 months ago when I suspected them of talking. I warned her. I said, good luck. There's a lot you don't know. She wants to do exactly what I did when I met him. No, it'll be different than this time. I'll fix him. I'll make him want to be better.
Tiffany said that Ronald posted the video as a response to her email, where she said that she is moving on. The next day, Tiffany went live again, saying that Ronald told her that he chooses the girlfriend over her.
Ronald and I are not back together. He told me yesterday and he's gonna be with that girl. So he finally made up his freaking mind. Rude.
Ronald then posted a new video with the same woman. In the comment section, Ronald denied trying to repair a relationship with Tiffany and blatantly said it's not true. As a response, Tiffany went live again, saying that she has proof of her words. Moreover, according to Tiffany, Lauren did see the proof that Ronald was still having long-distance sexual relationship with Tiffany, and in fact this happened the other night. Tiffany also said that Ronald wasn't satisfying her in the bedroom, and she wasn't satisfied for 5 years until 2 weeks ago, implying that she had an encounter with a different man as well.
My pregnancy was miserable. He kept disappearing. He pawned his motorcycle. He lost his job because he stole from it. So when everyone's like, he was such a good man, I can't believe you're putting him through so much and making him feel so bad. No, he's not. He's not a good man. But I do love him, unfortunately.
Tiffany also claimed that gambling addiction is not his only addiction.
And it's not just been gambling. And I've said that many times. Everyone brushes it off, but it's not just been gambling. The gambling was not the main issue. It was the drugs. I was there filming for the most recent season. And The reason I was such a bitch during this season is why 2 days in, I found his little empty packet of drugs. And I said, "What is this, Ronald? What are you talking about? It's old. It's old." Then I got the truth out of him and he said, "I needed it to stay awake to build Daniel's room."
She reiterated that she was paying for everything and that Ronald was asking for money to buy substances. She also said that Ronald doubted the paternity of their daughter Carly. Ronald also proceeded to do a live stream. He said that everything that Tiffany was saying was a lie. He also confirmed his doubts regarding the paternity, claiming that he had caught Tiffany cheating on him. He also said that his wife was physically beating him.
When Carly was born, I did question if Carly is mine. Why? Because I caught Tiffany cheating with a guy named John. I don't know what John or which John or whatever. Tiffany is not what she says she is. She's not taking care of everything like she says she is. She was here in my apartment. She shoved me. My dad was a witness. Shoved me around. I didn't do nothing. She slapped me through my face. I got the video footage because I have cameras in my apartment.
After all the drama this season, Steven and Alina have tied the knot. Alina nearly broke up with Steven this season due to him having slept with multiple women, but expecting her to follow his strict Mormon faith, which includes not having sex before getting married. She also had doubts about him due to him chatting with other women online and at one point in their relationship asking her to still see other people. Still, the two moved to Turkey together since they couldn't be in her home country of Russia due to the coronavirus pandemic, and during their trip, Steven ended up proposing. Despite their relationship issues, Steven and Alina got married in Turkey on 90 Day Fiancé.
Now I pronounce you wife and husband.
Can I kiss her?
Az bir de kendini kutluyorum. Evet. Hanıma kendini kutlasın.
How does it feel to be married?
It feels so wonderful.
Well, it's been a crazy journey moving to Turkey to be with her and how much we had to sacrifice for each other.
The two exchanged vows in front of the stray cats Steven brought from the street in pet carriers. Regarding this, Alina said, "It might seem like a silly and childish thing, but in reality, it's a very manly gesture. It proves how well he knows me, and it was all very touching," declared the clearly smitten Alina. Steven believes that there is still a lot ahead for the couple. He told the 90 Day Fiancé cameras that they still have to apply for a visa to move to Russia. Once that happens, Alina will have to get baptized in his faith as well.
And I think a lot of people think we're crazy, but we're crazy in love, so maybe they're right. We're married!
With regards to what happened following their Turkey elopement, the timeline is not very clear. Alina's social media show that she, and likely Steven as well, spent the better part of 2020 and 2021 traveling. Apart from Turkey, she had visited Egypt and Greece. For a couple of months, she was in her hometown in Russia as well. At the moment, both Alina and Steven's Instagram profiles are based in Turkey. Last time we spoke about Steven and Alina, the former was accused of sending inappropriate messages to girls and women online. The internet users told Alina about this, though it looks like she had settled everything with Steven behind the scenes. Steven recently announced on his Instagram that he is going to do a 180 days challenge. Within 6 months, he will be posting updates about achieving his goals. He had outlined 5 goals for the challenge: publish a novel, release a music album,
I wanna see you shine.
create a language program, gain 20 pounds, and make an online store. Steven had already published 2 videos to show his progress on YouTube. Someone had commented under his most recent video that Steven had set too many goals, and by doing so, he won't achieve any of them. Alina came to Steven's defense. It's interesting how much people love to judge others by their own personalities.